This goofy sold drugs to undercover cop. Let's get right into it.
2023, detectives received a Crime Stopper tip that a store employee was selling drugs at the Treasure Coast Square Mall in Jensen Beach, Florida. A
Dummy.
27-year-old male named Patrick thought it was wise to launch a side hustle within Zumiez.
Goofy.
He sold hallucinogens and other unconventional items not approved by Zumiez to customers of all ages. As per the Martin County Sheriff's Office, Patrick had been selling mushrooms for a couple months in the store. Undercover detectives initially spoke with Patrick at the store. Later, they returned on 2 separate occasions and purchased psilocybin mushrooms from him. On September 1st, Patrick's rapidly expanding enterprise would soon face its abrupt downfall.
They gave him a couple plays. They gave bro a couple plays and said, "All right, it's time to shut down Operation Zumiez." That's crazy. They're deep too. You know they're here for someone. Those bystanders are like, oh yeah, they're here for someone. Got his name, sheriff.
No, man. Patrick, how are you, buddy? Patrick? I just put you in front of the back.
Damn.
Explain everything in a second, okay?
1 second.
Just, yeah, hang on. Here. Hello, how are you? What's the black backpack? What's up? He's got a black backpack. This says...
Oh, he works there for real?
I'm just gonna double walk these on you, okay?
Oh, he works there for real, but he's trapping out of there. Damn.
Upon searching his bag, they discovered a 30-gram plastic Ziploc bag containing mushrooms that tested positive for psilocybin.
Pat.
What's up? Probably was, yeah. Could be able to make phone calls too when he gets to the office, alright?
Pat looked like what's that singer's name, bro? Come up to me later. Post Malone. Pat look like Post. Why Pat's pants tucked in his socks like that? He got more drugs on him. Why his pants tucked? I ain't never seen nobody work a shift and your pants tucked in your socks unless you're outside, bro. You're wildin'. That's wildin'. Nah, especially in some 11s. Nah, that's crazy.
We are just outside the move dudes up. Actually, one of you guys want to take a photo? I'll do that. Anybody got their work phone on them?
Damn. Patrick did not care about his surroundings. He was just trying to make money, man. Sold it to a couple play cops. Now they're bagging him and booking him. Gotta do paperwork. Damn. And they're all rolled together, bro. It was a bust. I'm telling you, it was a heist.
Can you pull a police service call for Zumiez right now, 1015, 51 to SID?
He was subsequently taken to the police department for an interview regarding the events that had taken place.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Let's see if it corroborates.
Oh. Obviously, we're here because you guys have a little bit of cover. Alright. Do you have any idea that I don't know if anyone explained anything to you yet or anything?
Brody said lawyer.
We got complaints of you selling mushrooms, weed, just stuff to not only people coming in and out of the store, but also the juveniles. Okay? Does any of this ring a bell at all? No. You don't sell anything?
Deny everything. Deny.
Is that what you're going to stick with?
Deny everything. Deny.
Black bag with you today. Hey, your black bag? You know what's inside of it?
Yeah.
What was inside of it?
There were mushrooms inside of that.
Do you use mushrooms?
Yes.
How much mushrooms do you use at a time?
I microdose them usually, but about a gram.
Now, what if I told you that we've been buying from you for a bit? So, does any of this ring a bell? Like, you've been selling, we've seen you.
Oh, man.
Do you want me to elaborate, like, refresh your mind a little?
If you want.
It's a little blurry. That's you in the store.
Mm-hmm.
That's you during a deal that we did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Do you have that outfit?
I do. I just found it.
Oh man, so now he remembers.
Yeah, that's you. We know for a fact you deal.
So he just fucking fucked them. They give you the chance to tell the truth, and then they be like, "Oh, here's more evidence. Here's more evidence, and we're charging you for lying."
I don't do anything bad. Nothing bad. So.
And I'm not saying that you're a bad person, dude. We get it. Like, hey, you give a little here, take a little there. It's for extra money, right? What I'm trying to understand is, number one, what the actual reason is for you to sell it. I'm not saying you're a bad
To make
dude.
the money,
You
man.
don't look like Apollo Escobar. Like, are you? I might be confused. Does anyone at the store know that you do for extra money, or
No.
no one
Low
knows
key.
about it? How much do you
See,
sell
look
at
at the
time?
pants.
Not much.
Well, what's not much? I mean, you had what? How much did you have with him? You know, how much did you have with him? 30 grams. 30 grams. I mean, that's typically how much would you sell that for?
Not much.
What's not much?
$160.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot for $160. Like, $160 seems pretty cheap compared to what I thought a pound of mushrooms would be.
Partially for the money, but at the same time, mushrooms for a lot of people are medicine, and they help a lot of people. with
Come
a lot
on,
of
bro. You're
issues,
not
so
doing
I
that shit
love
for no
them so
medicine,
much
bro.
money, so.
How much would you get that for that you could sell it for 160?
How much would I get that for? Not much.
What's not much?
50, 60.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're caught, bro. You're going to jail. I niggas lying. The numbers are all off, bro.
You're gonna get a good deal.
I don't really deal with mushrooms too much.
No?
No, it's fairly recent that it's been selling much, and clearly this is why.
Yeah. How long have you been working at Zumiez?
A year in November.
Have you been doing it the whole time there?
No.
No. How long have you been selling out of the store?
A month or two.
Okay. So you see what the issue here is, right? Like, how big of a clientele do you have?
Not much.
Not much?
I don't make that much money.
Okay. Well, the issue obviously still stands that we're here, obviously, so...
Yeah, yo, got him, man. Book him, process him, do the
Patrick claimed
paperwork.
he'd been engaging in the mushroom trade for approximately a year, seeing it as a strategic maneuver
Brody
to
said-
expand his customer
oh,
base
shit.
discreetly within
Yeah, he
the realm
ratted
of
on
Zumiez.
himself.
How long have you been selling the mushrooms for?
Like a year.
So
Chatting.
you just started selling in the last 2 months.
Ratting on himself, man.
But you've been selling it for a year.
They didn't even give him McDonald's.
About.
Where you
They didn't even feed him. They didn't even.
Yeah.
They give him a bottle of water. Look how that mouth worked.
How much mushrooms do you think this dude has that you usually get it from?
He has, I'm not sure. He usually has like chocolate bars, but it's
Rat.
only weed that I get from him. But
Who's
I
him?
stocked up a long time ago on mushrooms, so that's why I used to take more myself, but after like a really bad trip, I stopped taking them as much. It was mainly for me at first, just to kind of stock up because they're hard to get.
Yeah. The dude that you get in Port St. Lucie,
Mm-hmm.
you said he has bars.
Chocolate bars.
The stuff you had today wasn't chocolate bars.
Oh no, that's what I said. He usually has chocolate bars. I don't know a lot of them.
So that was from a while ago from that same guy?
Yeah, those are pretty old.
Okay.
What?
Alright, just give me a second. Dude, let me just ask you now. So obviously, not only do people, tourists, whatever, just come in and randomly ask
Why is he skied up though?
and you just kind of give it to them? What
That's
about,
not undercover.
like kids, like juveniles.
I don't know.
Why is he skied up?
Because,
Try my best. I mean, I don't ID people, but
like, there's the issue that, like I said, the whole reason this started is because kids are getting banned.
I've never sold mushrooms to any kids.
Nah, like underage kids, 17, 16. That's kids, bro,
I
still.
mean, like I said, I don't ID, but
Yeah.
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 Okay. Have you ever had anyone tell you that they've had a really bad trip or anything off the stuff you gave them?
No.
Never. But you've had yourself personally.
Well, I took way too many.
How much is way too many?
It was about 14 grams.
No, you're lying, bro. You would've passed out. You would've died.
It's called. I mean, it's called.
He would've died, chat.
No, I'm curious. This is me just
It's called lemon teching. Basically, if you grind up the mushrooms and put them in lemon juice, which is citric acid effect reacts to the psilocybin in the mushrooms, which it basically doubles the dose, but it shortens the trip.
The
So
trip.
You take
Yeah, you're a
7
fiend.
grams, the trip might last 8 hours. If you limit to 7 grams, you're gonna trip way harder, but it'll only be for like 2-3 hours.
Shit.
Yeah.
So what do you do? You like shut everything off and kind of just meditate?
Well, that time I did it. I was in a really bad place at the time.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you're not even supposed to be doing those type of things in a bad place. That's the crazy thing. And yeah, he's about to explain what the hell just happened. He had a really bad trip.
Did that. I did it in the dark in my bed. And I like time travel. It was scary.
Yeah, dude's wildin'.
With demon con guys and stuff. Yes. But that's again why I always tell people that you need to weigh it out and you need to know how much you take because they can do that to you. But like I said before, it does help. I mean, it's obviously mushrooms are starting to be legalized throughout
Where?
the country. It
Yeah, right.
help in a therapeutic sense. You
No,
know.
I've heard that. I've definitely heard that. Where do you have your ounces?
I'd rather not.
Okay, that's fine.
Real quick, was there anybody else working at Zumiez today, or is it just you?
I had one other worker.
So there's somebody there right now?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause we walk out with you and it's female in there, I wanna make sure it's secure.
Yeah, she's supposed to call somebody.
Okay, alright.
So you don't want to say where the rest of it is?
I'd rather not.
Okay, then yeah, we're right to say no.
Lawyer.
Make sure that it's not laying around where someone can get to it or try it or kid or anything like that.
You plans to ever do this again?
To sell and stuff like that?
Yeah,
After if I get out of this, no, this is my.
like you said, unfortunately, what really was I don't wanna say bread and butter, 'cause that sounds like a terrible bit, but the most unfortunate part about this is that we're getting complaints that kids were getting hold of this, and that kids were buying it.
That's just
And
very
when we say kids, but we mean people under 18 years old. And you know just as well as I do, like, it's hard to see, like, or tell how old somebody is, because sometimes
Facts.
they do use
Curious
for
about
stuff.
that. That's why I'm very curious about that.
Kids is looking like adults now. Adults is looking like kids.
They're all seem to be adults to me. That's why I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Especially the mushrooms is I have a very even when friends of mine ask because I do have people people who are 18 plus. I tell them I do not give mushrooms to children.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
6'2". How long have you been growing a beard?
It's
Brody's
Yeah,
like making conversation. Like you're going to jail.
20. Okay. So I mean, like when you were in high school, did you have facial hair?
I have I definitely understand. I definitely understand that.
You probably could have walked into a gas station and like pop here. You know what I mean?
The funny part is that when I was underage, I never got ID'd, and as soon as I came of age, I got ID'd.
Usually how it happens.
Yeah, it was very
Well, you know what I mean? Like it's hard.
No, I definitely understand that. I will say, I have been very advocate for with anybody
This
who
is
ever-
crazy.
that I do not give mushrooms.
I believe that. I don't believe you.
to anyone, because as somebody who, like I said, tripped too bad, I understand that it could severely mess up your mental state.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, Brody.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up. Let's do the paperwork. Y'all got him. Brody walked out. Told him he's intent to distribute to a minor. Fuck am I yawning for? He had intent to distribute to a minor.
But, however, if I could say one thing, I always made sure that mushrooms never went to kids.
Nah, you never made sure. You said you never ID'd. So how are you sure?
Like your trips, when you go on a trip, is it like always the same or just?
How are you sure if you never ID'd the kid, man? You're selling out of Zumiez kids that's coming in to buy like standard belts and shit. Come on, Brody. Drugs is played out. There's dispensaries for that now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you look at your phone and everything's dancing around. It's usually pretty fun. Until you abuse it to the point where you take way too much. Like I said, I saw like crazy demon clowns and stuff that I time traveled. Right?
Brody's talking about some time travel. There he is. Booked him.
Patrick was
Felony.
charged with felony counts of possession of a controlled substance.
Yeah.
Times 2. Sell, manufacture, distribute Schedule 1, 3, or 4 drugs.
Yeah.
Times 2. And unlawful use of a two-way communication device. Times 2.
Dang.
Lastly, his bond was set at $120,000.
He ain't got that. You in jail.